Okay, so I'm going to share my screen again, and that will, then I'll put it over to my beautiful assistant who will tell you about our prize for the day. So one moment. Okay. Where'd it go?
New couch. A brand new car.
Let's see. All right. So in terms of how the point system works, there will be 3 5-point questions, 3 10-point questions, and then there will be one 25-point bonus question at the end. Whoever gets the most points at the end, both the mom and their kid will win a prize.
Wow.
Okay, let me turn it over to my lovely assistant, and she will tell you what the virtual prize that you're all competing for today.
So in addition to the bragging rights, the winning mom and child of the game will receive a $50 virtual gift card to the restaurant of their choice. For all the runners up today and all the participating moms,
there will just be some of you've received it in the mail already. Some will receive it later this week, but there will be a participation mug to commemorate your experience today. All right, let's get the game started. Okay. So first up, we will have Aunt Con as our first contestant. Aunt Con, are you ready for your first question?
We're muted.
I unmuted you.
Okay.
We are ready. Ready.
Great.
Can we take this?
All right.
No.
So, sorry, just to clarify, the way this will work is I'm going to go through and I'm going to have all the moms answer one question, and then we'll reveal the answers. We'll go question by question. So we won't give the answers right away of what the kids said. We'll do all the moms will ask, and then we'll move on to what the answer for, question number 1 will be. So, Aunt Con, if you had to pick one of the following 3 food items to eat every day forever, out of these 3 options, what would you pick? Burger, taco, or pasta? And you may have to wager 2 guesses if you think that Amy and Tom had different guesses.
Do I just say?
So you would have to say, I think Amy said this,
Right,
I think
okay.
Tom said this.
Unless you think they said the same thing.
Oh, yeah, we might have the same thing.
Oh, well, since Amy's the bossiest, I would say the answer is pasta.
Wow, rude.
Doesn't add up to me.
Excellent. Moving on, we will.
No.
If you think of
Okay. Next up, we have Corrine. Same question. If you had to eat one of the following 3 food items, what do you think Chris thought that you would think? Burger, taco, or pasta? This is to you, Corrine.
I would hope that it's pasta.
Excellent. Okay, moving on to you, Susan. For Will and Sarah, you may have different guesses. What do you think? Maybe they guessed do you think they guessed the same thing, or do you think they had different guesses?
I think they had different.
All right, what do you think Will guessed?
Burger.
Okay, and Sarah?
Taco.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you, Susan. Moving on to my mom, Mona. What do you think I guessed out of these 3 options?
Pasta.
Fantastic. Thank you. Moving on to Lauren. What do you think Amelia guessed was your food option out of these 3?
What did you answer it a different way, you think?
No, I guess what you wanted.
Okay, sorry. We had a little bit of confusion.
Oh, yeah. What do you think Amelia thought you would pick out of these 3 options?
What do you think I thought you would pick?
Okay.
See,
I'm going to say burger.
All right. Moving on. Connie Tabis. What do you think Jackie thought, and what do you think Abe thought out of these 3 options? Oh, sorry, you're muted. Let me unmute you. Ooh, I think you have to unmute yourself. It won't let me unmute you.
Both picked pasta.
Okay, great. And then moving on to Regina. What do you think Sam picked? And what do you think Vic picked?
Pasta for both.
Wonderful.
What about for Tom?
Sarah just wants to clarify for Aunt Con, you guessed both children said the same guess. Is that correct? Pasta?
Yes, pasta.
Yes. Okay, great. Just double checking. Sarah wasn't sure, and she's keeping track of the points. All right. Well, now let's reveal what the children had to say.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna go pasta.
All right. 5 points for Amy.
She had to pick spaghetti night. She probably would want spaghetti night to be every night. You know, it's only Mondays, so it's not enough.
Taco. An Irish family were very into pasta, but I think if she could have it without the bun, I would say burger. So, but I would, yeah, so my answer is burger.
Oh, sorry, Tom. No points for you.
I know.
All right, let's see what our next Oops, sorry, we didn't quite hear you. All right, up next,
I would
Chris.
have to say pasta because she's a good Italian girl and pasta's the best.
Woo! Okay, 5 points awarded to Chris. Congratulations, you're on the board.
Taco. And it's just, honestly, my mom doesn't do the burgers. And then my mom doesn't like carbs, so she never eats pasta. Although, yeah, this taco has got more of a San Diego vibe
Very
to
San
it.
Diego answer.
Ooh, that's hard.
Sorry, Will, no points for you on that one. All right.
Thanks, Mom.
To Sarah's answer.
Either be taco or burger. I'm gonna say burger. She's more of a sandwich person.
Wow.
Sorry, Sarah, no points for you on that one.
I feel like it's pasta, but man, she does love a good burger. I'm gonna have to go with pasta.
Woo! 5 points for me. All right. Moving on to Amelia. Amelia thought it was taco. Unfortunately, that was not the correct answer. No points will be awarded at this round.
Pasta. We're big pasta eaters.
Pasta.
Ooh, I guess you heard both. So you can hear both of them said pasta, 5 points for each.
Great.
I'm hoping Weight Watchers points don't count.
No, not in this. This is in an ideal world where calories don't exist.
It's gotta be pasta.
That's
Excellent answer, Sam. 5 points awarded.
That was pasta.
I could eat pasta every meal, every day.
With olive oil and Parmesan cheese.
Sarah's a taco girl, but I'm a pasta girl. She could turn into a taco.
I'd have a hard time between the burger and the pasta. I'd probably end up going pasta.
My dad, on the other hand.
Oh, yeah.
The father.
It's burnt to a crisp.
Yeah, we would know what my dad's answer would be.
In my opinion,
all right, 5 points for Sam.
She would pick let me think about that. She likes all three of them. I feel like out of all of that, she would pick pasta because I know that she doesn't always like want a taco or want a burger, but she likes more like Italian food than anything else.
All right, congratulations, Vic. 5 points will be awarded to you. Moving on to the next question, which I can now, of course, see I have a typo in, so please ignore that. We're going to start off with you, Kareen. We're not going to do these in order. We're going to, skip. So you'll start us off. In this question, it would say son, not daughter, or child. So my apologies there. But who is more of a morning person? And this is what you think Chris answered. You or Chris?
Definitely me. Definitely.
Definitely you, no way.
Are you kidding? To get him up for this Zoom was difficult.
Wonderful, thank you. Moving on to, sorry, what?
Did she say?
Oh, she said herself. We're writing things down. Sorry, we're in point keeping score over here. Okay, moving on to Susan. Who is more of a morning person, you or Will? And same question, who is more of a morning person, you or Sarah?
I am more of a morning person.
In both cases.
I would say for Sarah, I'm more of a morning person.
And
Okay, Will, he's more of a morning person.
Wonderful, thank you. Moving on to my mom, Mona. Who is more of a morning person, you or me?
Neither. Is there a neither category?
You got it. Or well, you could answer that, but do you think that's what I said, or do you think that I wagered a guess?
I think you would have had to say you, because there's no way in hell I'm a morning person.
Wonderful. Moving on to Lauren. What do you think Amelia said? Did she think that she was more of a morning person, or that you are?
I'm going to say me.
Great, thank you. Moving on, Aunt Connie, for Jackie and for Abe, what do you think that they said? Who did they have the same answer, different answer? Who's more of a morning person?
Well, Jackie's more of a morning person than I am, and Abe is not a morning person. And whether or not he guessed that right, I don't know, but that's what I would say the answers are.
Wonderful. And just a little hint about Abe, there were some answers where he chose to say, I don't know. So if there are times you want to guess that that's what he said and you get the right answer, we will still award that point. Just so you know. But yeah, moving on. Just want to let you know about that. Okay, next we have Regina with Sam and Vic. Who do you think you're more of a morning person than Sam, or more of a morning person than Vic?
For both of them, I'm more of a morning person.
Wonderful. Okay, moving on to Aunt Con. Do you think you're more of a morning person, or between Amy, or you're a morning person between Tom?
Good.
Amy is definitely the morning person.
No one else.
Are you more of a morning person than me?
And what about Tom?
And then I'm more of a morning person than Tom.
Okay, great. Let's see what the kids had to say.
I would say if it involves coffee with Perry Mason, then it is her.
Okay, that answer was correct. 5 points for you, Tom.
Definitely neither. Like mother, like son in that one.
That she wouldn't even wager a guess. She would just say neither.
She would say neither also.
Okay.
Oh no, Mom.
Unfortunately, she did in fact wager a guess, so no point awarded there.
Oh wow. The trick part is to say what she's gonna think.
Yeah, that is the trick of it all.
I'm gonna go with my mom.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that is not what she said. No points will be awarded on that one. Moving on.
My mom can't stop. She's up, like, I don't even know when. Every time I'm up, she's already. I've never been a morning person. I never will.
Morning person.
Okay, 5 points awarded to you, Sarah, on that one. You got that one correct.
I would say probably my mom. I don't think you could ever describe me as a morning person. I'm kind of tired in the mornings.
No points for me. Apparently, we're both tired and don't like mornings. I wish we'd both answered neither.
I think my mom.
Yeah, she
always wakes me up.
That sounds about right.
All right, that was a correct answer for Amelia. 5 points there. Oh, sorry, didn't quite hear Jackie. Let me rewind a little. There we go.
Me.
Correct answer for Jackie.
My mom likes to sleep in. Like any chance she gets.
So I feel.
Yeah, that would be my mom.
The most.
So you said probably mom's more of a morning person then?
Yeah.
Great. Awesome.
Mother for sure.
Okay, so correct answer for Abe. 5 points there. All right, here's what Sam had to say.
We're neither morning people. Not for sure neither, but
if we had to say one, it's her, because she can open her eyes. I'm like, if you take, like, there'll be times where she'll take me to work, and I'm lucky she can drive because I'm not present.
Neither.
Correct answer for Sam, 5 points.
Yes. We both hate it.
Do you think she'll guess neither, or do you think that she'll wager a guess between the two of you?
I think she might actually wager against that. I think that she might have to disagree. I think it's me that's not a morning person in her mind.
Okay, because she could say neither, so I just want to know if you want to guess that she's going to say neither, or if you want to say that she would say she's more of a morning person.
I think she would say she's more of a morning person.
Okay.
I think.
Okay, point for you, Vic.
She would say me, and I think I would say me, because I've always been the one getting up early, and everyone calls me Clock, because I'm just always on my schedule.
You are Clock.
So, and he's Clock Junior because he literally wakes up on the dot, of whatever.
Ooh. All right. Why wasn't Tom's in there? Oh, Tom. We started with Tom. Just kidding. Tom went. Okay, so 5 points for Amy. All right. Moving on to the next question. And mind you, you're not necessarily going to give us the correct answer to this question. You're going to try to guess what you think your kid guessed was the answer. We'll start off with you. It was Kareen, right? What's next? Kareen, you will please tell us what you think the age that Chris thought you were when you had your first kiss.
8. No, just kidding. 13-ish.
Okay, thank you. Moving on to you, Susan. What do you think Will guessed was the age you were when you had your first kiss?
I'll just put 16.
And what do you think Sarah guessed?
16.
All right, thank you, Susan. Moving on to my mom, Mona. What age do you think that I guessed that you were when you had your first kiss?
12 or 13.
Okay, great, thank you. Oh, wait, sorry, you have to pick one. Can you please pick one?
Well, there's the truth and then there's the guess. I don't know what the truth is. 12.
Okay, great, thank you. All right, Amelia, Lauren, how old did you think Amelia thought you were when you had your first kiss?
I'm gonna say 14.
Okay, great. Thank you. All right, Aunt Connie, what do you think Jackie guessed for how old you were when you had your first kiss?
I'll guess 16, and I'll guess that Abe said, I don't know.
Okay, great, thank you. All right, Regina, what do you think Sam thought? How old were you when you had your first kiss?
Sam thought 14.
And what did Vic say? What do we think?
16.
I said never.
All right, Aunt Con, what do we think Amy said? And what do we think Tom said?
Still don't know the answer to this. So Amy said 16 and Tom said 25. No idea.
Okay, great. Let's see what the kids had to say about this one.
Ooh, 15, 16. Although she might say it was so long ago that she can't remember either.
Okay, was that correct? Unfortunately, that was not the correct answer. No points awarded there.
Oh, no.
That's definitely a good one. Oh boy, 16.
Wow, correct answer, Will. 5 points will be
Wow, I got that one right.
This one's hard. gonna say 15.
Oh, sorry, Sarah. That was not a correct answer. No points will be awarded.
Okay, well, I have to do some math. I feel like she was like young for her grade. So like, I feel like she was 13 or 14. I'm gonna say 14.
Incorrect answer. No points awarded.
14.
All right, Amelia got the correct answer. 14 was correct. 5 points will be awarded to you.
She said kindergarten because when she was maybe like 6 or 7, because she remembers like kissing someone really young back in the park back in the day. I remember hearing like this story. I think I asked her one time, like, "Oh my God, Mom, like, what was your first kiss?" And she said, "Oh yeah, this guy in the playground in kindergarten."
Sure.
Unfortunately, that is not the correct answer. No points awarded.
Okay, that's
correct answer, Aunt Connie. You get 5 points.
Okay.
That's a good question. Huh. Like, I know about some of her older boyfriends, but none of them were like young. Like, if I had to take a guess, I would throw out like 15, 16.
Okay, you gotta pick.
16.
Unfortunately, that was not the correct answer. No points will be awarded.
I'm not too off.
Yeah, I think that's like a pretty safe bet somewhere in there.
The 60s were going on as well, so like, I don't know. Could have been younger. Could have been older.
Yeah.
I think she may have been, I want to say 15, 16, because I know that she had a couple of long-term boyfriends, and in high school she dated this guy for a really long time.
Do you think it was 15 or 16? Though you gotta pick one.
I'm going to guess 16.
Woo! 5 points awarded to you, Vic, for the correct answer.
She's probably going to say something later than you would say.
Yeah. Ooh. But see, like, I know they had all those friends on their street, and, you know, my mom was such a tomboy and, like, always played around with everybody. So I don't know if that ever led to, like, oh, I just kissed him and you're, like, 6, you know, or if you were, like, 16. I guess I'll just go with 16 just because.
Correct answer. 5 points awarded to you, Amy.
Nice.
But I really no idea.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm not quite sure about that.
You can wager a guess. There's only so
Maybe I'll wager a guess and say beginning of high school, so 14.
Sorry, Tom, that was not
25.
25 was what she thought you were. All right, now we'll have a brief word from our sponsors. If anyone needs a bathroom break or anything, we've got some of our favorite commercials coming right up.
Oh, we got commercials.
Lots of candy surprises and chocolate secret. Nestle Wonderful. Candy and chocolate and foil and box. How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? I don't know. I always end up biting. Ask Mr. Fox, for he's much cleverer than I. Mr. Fox, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? Why don't you ask Mr. Turtle, for he's been around a lot longer than I. I bite. Mr. Turtle, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? Why, he never made it without biting. Ask Mr. Owl, for he is the wisest of us all. Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? A good question. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3. If there's anything I can't stand, it's a smart owl. How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? world may never know. Every morning at this time, Dad puts one of those great Eggo waffles in the toaster, and I'm always the last to get one. Until today. Hey, look on my ankle. Almost tasty. 2, 1. Brilliant. Eggo waffles, part of it from 2 breakfast. A flawless execution. Almost. Eggo waffles from Kellogg's.
All right. We are now going to move on to our set of 10-point questions. So these questions are all worth a little bit more than the last round. And let's see, Susan, can you get us started by guessing first what Will would say and then what Sarah would say? What is something that drives you crazy? Your biggest pet peeve?
I can only pick one.
One that you think Will would say and one that you think Sarah would say, if you think they'd say different ones.
Okay, Sarah would say, my biggest pet peeve is messiness.
Okay. And what would Will say?
Raccoons around the house, around the patio. Raccoons.
Okay, great. Thank you, Susan. All right, moving on to my mom. What do you think I thought was your biggest pet peeve, something that drives you crazy?
Wow, that's a long list. Messiness is a good one, but I'd say nasty people.
Okay, great. Thanks, Mom. Moving on to Lauren. What do you think Amelia said that was your biggest pet peeve?
I'm gonna say kids that don't clean up after themselves.
Okay, great. Thank you. Aunt Connie, what do you think Jackie said? She's not in the frame. Did she, did Aunt Connie go do something, Jackie? Oh.
They're on mute.
I just, let's see. I can't unmute you.
Yeah.
I gotta unmute.
You have 2 people on at a time. You gotta mute one of them.
Mute you.
Okay, now we're unmuted. I think that Jackie said not cleaning up messes in the kitchen.
Okay, great. Thank you.
And I think Abe said, I don't know.
Okay. All right. Moving on. Regina, what do you think Sam said and what do you think Vic said?
I think Sam said people who talk too much. And I think that Vic would have said people who are messy.
Okay, great. Thank you. Aunt Con, what do you think Amy said and what do you think Tom said?
Okay,
Huge pet peeve.
Amy said, crumbs. No.
That's your guess. And what do you think, May?
And what did Tom say?
Not putting stuff in the dishwasher.
For 10 points.
Okay. Sorry, did you say not putting things in the dishwasher? I just want to make sure I heard you correctly.
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right, moving on to you, Corinne. What do you think Chris thought was your biggest pet peeve?
I would have to say people who complain a lot and don't find a solution. So complaining.
Okay. Great. Now let's see what the kids had to say about that.
And when Mike stares at her.
Unfortunately, when my dad stares at her was not the answer she gave. No points will be awarded on that one.
Just talking to me right now through these papers in my room. She always tells me to clean out whenever I come home. I'm gonna go with the papers in my room.
What do you think, Judge? Do you think that that would encapsulate under messiness?
I would give it to me.
All right, not really a impartial answer there, but 10 points for you for messiness, Sarah.
Biggest pet peeve. I think that I would have to say crumbs. When my dad just leaves crumbs everywhere. Everywhere there's crumbs. She's always cleaning crumbs up.
when I asked.
No points awarded to me, although I know that is one of the answers, even though it's
Certainly
not
one,
one.
yeah.
All right, Amelia, let's put it to
Her
you.
to do something while she's making dinner.
Okay. Hates the fact.
Unfortunately, that is not going to get us any points on that one. Okay, moving on to Jackie.
That I'm a messy eater because I spill everywhere and it bothers her. She hates the fact that my dad tried.
No, you can only pick one. You gotta pick one.
She doesn't like. Oh, okay. So then I guess she hates my dad's driving. She always wants to be in control when she drives.
Oh, so close. You had it right the first time. Devastating loss of points on that one. So sad. Oh, man, too bad on that one, Jackie. You were so close. Got to stick with that first instinct, you know.
Okay. Not sure.
Is there anything you do that drives mom mad? You're just perfect. Nothing bothers you for me. We'll go with that, Leslie.
Yeah, nothing he does bothers her. Well, that's at least what he thinks. All right, moving on. Here we've got Sam.
I picked my cuticles like this. Can't even see it or hear it. It drives, like biting my nails too, but that one specifically just irritates her. And I talk too much, but I think the cuticles is my final answer.
So close, Sam. You were really onto something with that talk too much, but unfortunately, point will not be awarded on that one.
I would say anytime anyone lies to her.
Okay.
She's probably gonna.
Well, that was a great guess. Unfortunately, that was not the answer she gave. No points awarded to you, Vic.
Say something later than you would say.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, geez. This is not the right video. This is totally not the right video. Okay, I'll have to pull up Amy's in a second. I'll let Tom's play and then I'll pull in a sec.
But see, like, I know she always,
What?
Is it the wrong video? Is it...
Pretty sure it's her age guess.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. One sec.
Peeve of mine is right back here. Whoop, if I can show it. These closet doors. If I have them open even an inch when I'm going to sleep, she can sense it. And I would need to close them.
I love that one, Tom.
Unfortunately, that was not the answer she gave, so there will not be a point awarded for that one, Tom.
And remember, you want to guess what you think she's going to think you guess.
So I have Amy's.
Not coming up with solutions to things.
Woo! 10 points for Chris. Great answer. Good job.
Complaining.
Okay.
Which I will say has not been, in my opinion, the case on my time here this time around, but just over time, I know that that's something.
Okay.
I had been complaining or something that day about something, and then we got into it. But that was the only time we did.
Okay. Sorry, I need to stop sharing for a second. Oops, can't do that. And pull up Amy's. Unfortunately, I put in the wrong video. So let me grab Amy's.
Like.
I would say like waiters at restaurants.
Ooh,
She constantly bitches about
yes.
waiters at restaurants.
So when waiters at restaurants ask to take your order too soon and she's still enjoying her cocktail, like 100%. That's.
Do you think that's it? I think there's also like some other like she has some pet peeves for sure.
I think that's the
one that's most common.
Consistently complains about.
Yeah.
Because even when we're here and
she'll be like, after my cocktail.
Yeah, she's like, don't order the food yet. I'm eating my cocktail. Whatever. So I think that'll be it.
All right. Let me go back to sharing my screen. Where'd my thing go? Okay. All right. We'll have my mom answer this first. And the question is, what was your first job? But again, everyone, please remember, your goal is to get a match to me. So it's not just what was your actual first job. It's what do you think I guessed was your first job?
Babysitting all my siblings and my cousins.
Okay, thank you. All right, Lauren.
Neighbor from an early age.
Lauren, what do you think Amelia guessed was your first job?
At the coffee shop.
Okay, great. I realize I can't see anyone anymore. So let me...
I don't think you're sharing your screen.
Yeah, the screen's not shared.
Oh, it's not sharing my screen. Okay, let me share my screen again. There we go.
Take me out.
Oh, it's Kareen's turn. I'm gonna go get.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What's the question?
What do you think that Chris thought was your first job?
My first job in advertising, where I had this boss who made us work like, I don't know, 16 hours a day. And he's bringing me chips. I don't want chips now. Let's see. I think that, I worked for a credit collection agency at one summer. That was pretty fun.
Gotta pick one guess. What do you think he'll say out of those two?
Well, I'll have to remember how many stories I've repeated this over and over. I might have repeated my first job in advertising, where we did everything, literally from answering the phone to shooting the commercials to being in the commercials. So I'll go with Joe Pedot.
Okay, great. Thank you, Kareen. And next up, Aunt Connie, what do you think Jackie said? Ooh, I think you're still on mute.
Sorry, I just unmuted. I think Jackie said my first job was working in a bookstore. And
okay, great.
I don't know if Abe would have figured it out. Probably said, I don't know.
Okay, great. Thank you. Regina, what do you think Sam said and what do you think Vic said?
She's muted.
I think that Sam would have said babysitting. And I think that Vic would have said waitress.
Okay, wonderful. And Aunt Con, what do you think Amy and Tom said?
I would think they both said Pier 88.
Yay! Woo! Don't cheer yet. We haven't revealed anything.
You get excited, sorry.
Okay, Susan, what do you think Will said and what do you think Sarah said?
I'm going to go for teaching because I never talked about my first jobs with them. So I'm just going to say teaching because they know that I taught.
Okay, great. That was a great one. All right, let's see what the kids thought were your all's first jobs.
Yeah, what do you want me to say?
Do you hear the echo when Connie talks?
I've always been a teacher. Do I have to say the school?
No.
Okay. Yeah, because she was like a student teacher. I'm gonna say teacher. Well, I don't would like a part-time job count.
What answer do you think she's gonna think that you thought the answer was?
I think teacher.
Okay.
All right, 10 points for you, Sarah. Good job.
Mom's first job. Okay. I have no idea if this is actually her first job, but I'm hoping she'll guess it because it's the job she always talks about. So she would know that I would know about it. We drive past it in Philly. It was like a chewing gum factory. I don't know if that was the first one, but I'm going to have to guess, hopefully, that she'll know that I was thinking chewing gum factory.
Unfortunately, I did not get the correct answer there. No points awarded.
She worked at a coffee shop.
Worked in a book.
Ooh, all right. 10 points for you, Amelia.
No.
Oh, all right. Jackie got the answer as well. 10 points for you.
In high school.
Okay. Great.
Do you know what her first job was?
Not sure.
Not sure.
That was also the correct answer. 10 points for Abe.
Job. The first one I know of, but I'm going to say the first one I know of because I'm hoping she'll think the first one Sam knows.
That's exactly how I answered this question when I had to answer about it.
She was a bartender, but I think before she did bartending and waitressing, God, that's a tough one. Because I know she did bartender and waitressing, but my favorite job she did when she was younger, which I hope will be the one she picks out of this, was she was one of those communication operator people that, like, when you called the switchboard operators, that you had to connect people.
Oh God.
The calls, because it wasn't automatic. It was a human being. Like, someone would call and then they would connect you.
Oh, that's so.
So that's my favorite job she ever did. I have no idea what, because she started working when she was like 12 or something. Like, insane. Because she got her parents allowed her to work young. They did a whole legal process so she could do it because she wanted to work young.
Yeah.
I think her first job might have been babysitting, but I want to go with
Oh,
the
so close. If only you
yeah,
stuck
the
to
switchboard
that
operator is by
answer.
far my favorite job she ever did, so I'm going to go with that one.
To my knowledge.
Sorry, Sam. Unfortunately, she had guessed for you babysitting, right? Which she did not say. No points awarded.
She was a babysitter.
And
Oh, wow.
unfortunately, that is not what she guessed for you, Vic. So no points there either.
She worked with Uncle Al at the pier in Sea Isle.
10 points for you.
I don't know which one it was, but I think that because she was like still a young like teenager and whatever. It wasn't like her actual full-time, full-time whatever. But that I think was her first job. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Wait, she worked some sort of pier in Sea Isle City.
10 points for you, Tom.
I'm not sure what she did or the number of the pier or whatever, but I think she worked on a pier.
Pier in Sea Isle, we'll give it to you.
Yeah, pier in Sea Isle.
Okay.
I think the one that she's going to think that I would guess is working for Joe Pedot in advertising, which has lots of funny stories.
10 points for you, Chris.
All right, teaching.
All right, Will, 10 points for you as well.
Okay, Will, you nailed it.
Wait, well, yours cut out when you read my
I
video.
can't hear anything.
All right, so now this question is the last of our 10-point questions. There'll be only one question after that. That'll be our 25-point bonus one. So this is the last of the regular questions. We will start off with you, Lauren. And remember, you're keeping in mind what Amelia guessed. If you had to pick one of these three things, if you absolutely had to do one of them, which of these would you pick? Jump out of an airplane, swim with sharks, or sing on national television with millions of people watching?
None of those are good options, but I'm going to say she said B, swim with sharks.
Okay, okay, and next up, Aunt Connie, what do you think Jackie said?
I think she picked C, and I think Abe picked C.
All right, thank you. All right, Regina, what do you think Sam said, and what do you think Vic said?
I think that, I have no idea. Sam would have said jump out of an airplane.
Okay.
And Vic would have said sing on national TV.
Okay, great. Aunt Con, what do you think Amy said, and what do you think Tom said?
I'm gonna guess they both said the same thing because I hate all these things. But I guess I would rather swim with sharks.
All right, swim with sharks it is. Okay, Chris, what do you think? Or sorry, okay, Kareen, what do you think Chris said?
Unmute. Can you hear us? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I would hope that he would say swim with the sharks since I've actually done.
All right. Thank you, Kareen.
My tank had 1 hour of airtime, and when I started seeing the sharks, my airtime went down pretty fast, like to 20 minutes.
Yikes. Yeah, I don't want to swim with sharks. So, okay. Susan, what do you think Will said, and what do you think Sarah said?
I would have to say C. I can't imagine the other two choices. But.
All right. Wonderful. Mom, what do you think I said out of these three options?
Well, the one I think you would say I would never do under pain of death is sing on national television with people watching. So I think of the other two would be jump out of an airplane.
Okay, great. All right, let's see what the kids had to say.
If my mom had to pick one of these three, she would be swimming with sharks or jumping out of airplanes. Even though I don't think she likes to sing, I think she would probably pick sing.
Swim with sharks.
No points awarded for me. All right. Amelia said swim with sharks. What is that correct? Correct answer. 10 points awarded to you, Amelia. Great job. All right. Let's see what Jackie had to say.
Easy singing. Millions of. There's no way in hell she'd jump in with a bunch of sharks or jump out of an airplane. Like, forget it.
Neither would I.
Good guess.
All right. What do you think Mom would do? Sing on national television, jump with sharks, or jump out of an airplane, or swim with sharks? Do you think she'd want to sing? Do you think she'd want to jump with sharks? Abe, do you think she would want to sing?
Sing.
Sing, yeah.
All right. 10 points for Abe awarded.
Thanks, Jack.
I would love to do all three. That might be the hardest question so far because she loves doing crazy shit. She drove an F1. She drove an F1 car. She's done all these things. I think she does love singing. She loves music. She loves that whole shtick, and she was in theater. That's how my parents met, was theater. So I'd have to say singing in front of a crowd.
Unfortunately, that was not a correct answer. No points awarded for you.
What about that? I think she would jump out of an airplane because, to my knowledge, she's always wanted to do skydiving.
No points awarded there.
Can't be that one. It can't be that one because she'd be tone deaf.
Oh my God.
I think it's almost got to be. She does like to swim.
Yeah.
I think it would just have to be the swim with sharks.
All right. Congratulations. 10 points for you.
God, all of those sound not up her alley at all. I know we tease her about not being able to sing and not being able to, and also getting kicked out of a school choir. So
just like her big sister.
The back of the choir. So I would guess not that one. I don't think heights are her thing. So like roller coasters, she's not a fan of. So I don't think the plane. So just by process of elimination, swimming with sharks.
Wow, both of you got that one. 10 points for you, Tom.
With glee, she would sing on national television with everybody watching.
Unfortunately, that was not the answer Corrine gave. Here, I'll rewind it for you.
With glee, she would sing on national television with everybody watching.
I would never do that. I have the worst voice ever.
Oh, no. I think you have a nice voice.
No points there. Sorry, Chris.
Yeah, singing.
Okay.
All right, 10 points for you, Will.
Yeah, I can't see her swimming with sharks.
No, I'm not jumping out there.
I should see her jumping out of an airplane. It sounds too crazy. But singing on national television? I should choose what she's gonna say, right? I feel like she'd say it's jump out of an airplane.
Oh, Sarah, wrong answer.
Sorry, I don't understand the answer. You think that's what she's gonna think you said?
I'm gonna go jump out of an airplane.
Okay.
No point awarded. All right, we're gonna have another quick commercial break while we total up the points so you can know what your score is going into the final round 25-point bonus question.
Mila's killing it.
It's amazing.
You know, it was a hard question. But at least if you're singing, you might feel embarrassed, but you're going to stay alive. Commercial.
That's Lisa rationalizing, Susan.
Oh, no.
Sarah, my mother loves the elephants.
Now let's make that
That's after your house.
$10,000 question. It's a tough
Thank
one.
you.
Who shot Alexander Hamilton in that famous duel? Oh, we'll open the phones and see who's out there.
Maybe what? No, it's not.
Excuse me? Mm-hmm. Oh, no, let me take a look. I'm sorry.
This was me. This was me. This was me at 3 feet. This was me at 3 feet. I mean, and telling us this was me at 3 feet. I mean, this was me at 3 feet.
All right, before we ask everyone the bonus question, Sarah, if you could please tell everyone, what's their score so they know going into the 25-point bonus question where they stand.
Tied for first place, Amy with 35 points and Abe with 35 points.
Woo!
Next up, Amelia with 30 points. And
you can just read everyone.
Okay. And then with 25 points, Tom, Chris, Will, Sarah. With 15 points, Vic. And with 5 points, Leslie.
How do I only have 5 points?
Bonus question.
Questions. Jeez.
Okay. Jackie has 30
Oh, and Jackie has 30 points.
30. Yeah, Jackie is 30. I have 30 points. Abe is 35.
And how about Sam and Vic? What do they have?
Sam has, Vic has 15 points and Sam has 10 points. But it's anyone's game.
It's really anyone's game now because we've got our final 25-point bonus question. Now this one might involve standing up because as you can see, our 25-point bonus question is if you could please, who's our first person? I think it was Aunt Connie. If you could please try to demonstrate for us what is your most signature dance move? And remember, this is what Jackie guessed was your most signature dance move. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen so that we can see. We'll pin you so everyone can see. Can everyone see Connie's screen?
Wait.
Is it far enough?
Can you see?
Okay, you have to.
Oh, you're good.
You're good.
You have to give me music.
Jackie, sing for us.
Oh. You think your signature?
You can just run Alexa.
There's no
That's
difference.
okay. I'll do a move. Okay, so that would be it.
All right.
Okay, and then for Abe, it would probably be like some kind of twirl.
Okay, great.
Something like that.
Thank you. All right. Next up, Regina, can you please, here, let me go to Regina's screen. Could you please try to demonstrate what you thought was, what Sam thought was your most signature dance move, and then what Vic thought? Oh, you're muted. Hold on. Do I unmute her?
God, I have no idea.
Here, let me help you here. Let me.
Oh yeah, Sam
pick up the camera.
Sam wants to humiliate me as much as he can.
Excellent. And this is for Sam and Vic, or you think Vic had a different move in mind?
You know what they would say. Sam said, what's that move?
I don't know what the move would be. I don't know what she's dancing right now.
All right. Aunt Con, I know you guys were maybe sitting down to dinner. Are you up for a dance move?
I'm up for it. I don't have any moves, but I'll pretend I do.
There you go.
Okay, great.
Do it.
Do it.
Excellent. Thank you, Aunt Con. All right. Let me spotlight Kareen. Where did Kareen go? There you are. All right.
Okay.
This is so embarrassing.
You gotta get up and move
So
the chair.
embarrassing. Okay.
Let's see. Can you see?
I don't
her?
really have a signature dance move.
There's so many beautiful
There's
ones.
so many. I'll something like this because I'm thinking like I'm Courtney Cox and Bruce Springsteen brings me up to dance on the stage.
Wonderful. Thank you, Kareen. All right, let's move on to Susan. Hold on. Where's?
Okay, here I am. I don't really have a signature dance.
What do you think Sarah or Will guessed was your
Okay,
move?
something like this. That's it.
All right. Thank you, Susan. All right. Moving on to you, Mom. What do you think I thought was your move? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm not on your video. One sec. Where is she? There she is. Let's see what you got.
Well, again, don't have a signature move. Trying to remember what I did at EDC that you'd even remember.
All right. Thank you, Mom. And Lauren, let me pin your video. There you go. You are on mute, just so you know.
Better unmute it.
There you go.
This is what I think Amelia would have answered because she forces me to do this, which is her signature dance move.
Okay, great. Now let's see what the kids thought your dance moves were. Oh, hold on. I'm not sharing. How do I escape? Share screen. All right. Everyone see the screen okay? All right.
Okay.
First up, we have Amelia.
You can think about it for a minute if you want.
So funny.
Yes,
That's
for
my
25 points.
Wow.
Amelia,
I don't know if
congratulations,
you can,
25 points for you.
Get this, but it's like a combination of the twist and something like this, I guess. I don't know, something from the 50s.
That does look just like a move I've seen her do, so I think you got a good chance there.
Okay, do you sing like
All right, what do you guys think? Does that move count? I feel like it was pretty close,
It's close.
but I can put it to the audience. What do you think? Amelia gave us a thumbs up, so I'm going to
I
give
thought
that
that was pretty close.
25 points.
Mom would dance? Get up for a second. Okay, get in front of the camera and do a dance move that Mom would do.
Ooh, back up a little.
Back up a little. Right, are you doing the move?
I'm just doing movies.
Cool. That's a move. Sort of similar to mine. It's probably your signature move.
All right, what does the audience think?
Yes. Yes.
Aunt Connie, did you guess more of a twirl for this, or do you think this one is accurate? I'll leave it to you. She's on mute.
I guessed a twirl, not that.
This is the back and forth.
This is
No,
what it does.
Okay, unfortunately, no points awarded there then.
I said.
Signature dance move. It's gonna be something disco-y. Probably this one. Like the swimmer one with like the dude with the arm. All upper body stuff. But I have to say it'd be something very disco-y.
Unfortunately, that's not
almost
what she
positive I've
guessed.
seen her do that move
But
on multiple
I've
occasions.
actually seen her
She
do
loved
that many
disco.
times.
ABBA, especially.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna say that she dances like an older person because that's too general. I would say because I've seen her dance at weddings. From what I remember, I think she really, really likes to dance like a slow dance or just traditionally, but she also likes to have a lot of fun. So she'll do funny stuff like the sprinkler.
So can you give us a demonstration of what one of those moves is?
I think it's the sprinkler is definitely
Awesome.
Excellent move,
Cool.
but unfortunately
Oh,
not
God.
what she guessed.
I know what it is.
How do you know what it is? If Amy can't get it, we'll let Ryan do it because, kind of also a kid, so. Right.
I don't know what the situation exactly is. But,
Okay. But it actually has to be the one that you think she'll do. Ooh, that is really on.
That is good. That is it.
I think that's as close as we're gonna get for sure.
That looked like it to me. What do the rest of you think?
Yes.
Yes? Everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
25 points for you, Amy.
Okay. I'm picturing her at weddings. I'm gonna set you down for a second. I don't know if you can still see me. There you go. So picture this being a glass of wine and not a Dr. Pepper can, but I think it's something like a Rock'em Sock'em Robots motion. That doesn't quite work. It needs to be fixed. So one of these on a day.
I've definitely seen her do that move before, so I think you've got a real chance on that one.
Ooh.
I feel like the one she did was a combination of both of theirs. What do you guys think? Should we give them the points?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. 5 points for you, Tom.
I guess that means show and tell with my body.
Yep.
That.
Only because
I definitely have seen that one before.
That's the wedding dance.
Unfortunately, that was not the move she did, although I've seen that one, so that was an excellent guess. Good job, Chris. Let's see.
Signature dance move. Wow. I'm trying to think of any memories of her dancing.
Yeah, weddings or, parties like
Oh, man. Step or the classic little slow.
You gotta demonstrate it. We gotta see it.
Dance. Oh, I got demonstrated.
Demonstrate. This is a bonus question. You gotta make it really hard.
Yeah.
I can see it.
So the hand goes on the hip, one goes on. All right.
While that was hilarious, unfortunately, that was not her guess. Let's see what Sarah had to guess.
Let's go dance. Come on. No, you can do that. Just all this.
Unfortunately, also not the correct guess. Although amazing.
Gotta be one of these.
I don't remember what my mom did, but I don't think that was
Maybe
it.
one of these.
I don't remember what you did, but I feel like that probably wasn't it.
Close, but not it.
Not it. Okay.
Seems like a mom dance,
All right, we're gonna total up the final scores while we have a final word from our sponsors.
When you get nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, even diarrhea. Hey, there's Pepto-Bismol. Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. Hey, Pepto-Bismol. Nausea, heartburn, indigestion. diarrhea. Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. Now you know, Pepto treats 5 different stomach problems. You see, pink does more than you think.
All right. Sarah, do we have the winner?
More time.
We need just one more second over here with the totals.
I was thinking about doing the slow dance.
I think the top 3 is fine. All right. Let's see. Is everyone ready to hear the winners?
Yes.
In first place with 60 points,
Wow.
we have Amy and Aunt Con.
Wow.
Congratulations. Here, let me stop sharing. Yeah, wait, no. All right. Second place was Amelia with 55, tied with Jackie, also 55 points.
Wow, I'm impressed.
And just so you know, all of those that did not win, if you haven't already received it, you will be receiving a thank you for playing Mother's Day Mom's the Word mug in the mail arriving by the end of the week.
Thank you. This was great. It was so much fun.
Fun, Leslie.
Thank you, Leslie.
Happy
for all
Mother's Day.
the-
Thank you. Thank
Very
you.
impressive.
Bye.
Okay, so Father's Day, does that mean you have to
Bye.